What's up, guys? I'm going to tell you today, or whenever you decide to watch this video, that Kung Jin is strong. Whatever, he's probably the best character in the game. Who knows? But he's really easy. If he's not the best character in the game, he's the best character to pick this game up and be a threat with. Well, I'm going to go over why and why he's so powerful, like his range, his mix-ups, his combos, how much damage he does, and then I'm going to show you if you're fighting against Kung Jin, what you can do. So now, first going over, he has this, his bow staff or whatever. This is like his bojutsu is clearly his best variation, and as you see, this move has hella range. Just dominates so much range on the screen, and he can hit confirm this. Like if he's up close and do this string, and this string right here, 0 on block, which means he's not at a disadvantage. Neither is his opponent. Like it's neutral, so he can still move. But just to let you know, 0 in this game actually means +1, since everything takes like a frame to do something, or an extra frame out of block, because you have to release block. So releasing block at the earliest frame is like +1 or 1 frame or whatever. So you have to compensate for that. But anyway, he has this, which is really good, 4-2-1, and he's back 1-4. You can't hit confirm back 1-4, but it is safe on block. It hits low really fast. It's about, I think, 14 frames. I might be wrong. No, it's 12 frames. I was wrong. And then forward 2 is 18 frames. Now, that means fuzzy guarding this is going to be hella hard because it's so quick. And it's not going to happen. These are like basically, in my opinion, his go-to normals. Of course, he has his 1-1, his 1-1-2, or is it 1-1-1? Yeah, it's 1-1-1. Excuse me, because I just picked up Kung Jin yesterday, so I wanted to let everybody know how easy it is. So 1-1 is 0 on block. 1-1-1 is -7. Like he can use that time to hit confirm to a combo and do all this stuff for like what obscene amounts of damage for an easy confirm. What 41% 1 bar of meter, put you in the corner, and he does 41% tight. Well, guess what? He can get that off everything. He can do this into the same combo. Yes. Yes, I'm so good. Look at me, I'm a Kung Jin player. Yes, and then same thing from here. Ooh, hit confirm. Yes. If you aren't aware what a hit confirm is when you stick out a poke and you can see if it hit the opponent, and they're like, all right, it hit him. Now let me do this. You have enough time to do it. Like, watch my inputs. Yes. Like I didn't just go straight into it like that. As you can see, if you read my inputs on the left side, when I go straight into it, it looks like this. Oops. There you go, straight like that. When I hit confirm it, it looks like that because I do it late. But that's a hit confirm. Well, now that you see that he basically dominates the ground game, with the footsie game, whatever. Now up close, he doesn't have any problems. If you block a poke, like say if Liu Kang is like, yeah, I'm scared of you, I'm gonna do down 1 and poke you and then block, and hopefully try to get some like advantage or something like that. So Liu Kang pokes me for any whatever God-given reason, and then I'm able to do an instant counter poke. Now this is not a punish, by the way. This is basically a mix-up. So I block that, and now since the opponent's right next to me and they're at disadvantage, they have to deal with this mix-up. So now I have the option to do this low, which goes to the same combo as I showed you before, or do this overhead, which goes to the same combo which I showed you before, or you can, for whatever reason, just do a throw if you don't feel like making them guess. I mean, it puts them full screen away, and now they have to try to come in, and you have all this normal range. Like this crap has so much range for absolutely no reason. And he can go into the same combo, same situation, tight. All right, that's Kung Jin in a nutshell right there. And then when he's at a distance, he's like, yeah, bro, let me throw these arrows at you. Tight. Hold these arrows. Don't jump. I'll throw this arrow too. There we go. There we go. Like this is kind of really all you need. And then someone jumps at you and say, you get like a conversion on them or something. They jump, hit him with standing 1. You can go straight to a dive kick. Yes. Same thing. Like, or if they try to jump at you, there you go. And then he has these strings, right? Which also open the opponent up, because this is pretty ridiculous. All right, this string right here has so much range. Look at that. Just as much range as this move. Almost just as much. So he can do that into a low, which goes into the bow swing, or he can go into overhead, which is safe on block. So you have a mix-up, either low or the overhead. Now you can fuzzy guard the low, actually. I mean fuzzy guard the overhead. Just crouch low, because the low comes out faster than the overhead. So if you see the lows not coming out, just rise up and block. So at least you don't have to take the damage or take the guess to end up taking the damage. So there's that. Also, like his EX dive kick is safe on block. Not that one. This one. And he can convert that into damage as well. So, and it's four frames. So say like you're in a situation where you're up close and you're counter poking or something, and you decide it's your turn. Well, Kung Jin's here to remind you that it's still not your turn. So he EX dive kicks you, and you're like, man, I thought it was my turn. No. Or if you just so happen to have advantage on Kung Jin, and he's like, yeah, you think you have advantage, but guess what? It's still my turn. You go to poke him. He's like, yeah, armor. That has armor. The EX version of this has armor. Let me demonstrate that real quick. All right, I'm Liu Kang. I'm gonna just do strings and stuff. I'm cool. Look at me. Woo woo woo. All right, that's nice. See, I absorbed the armor. So let me absorb the hit with my armor. So that's Kung Jin right there. Now then he also has this ridiculous stuff now. Now this string is 0 on block, right? I'm just to let you know. So it's 0 on block. That's what it says. If you look where it says under block advantage on the frame data side, that means 0 on block, which, as I said earlier, is even or whatever. So he can do that, but unlike everyone else's 0 on block, because it recovers in 4 frames. As you look in the recovery, you know, next to active in the frame data section, it says 4. So this allows him to instantly move after he pokes you for whatever reason. So I don't know why they gave him that. So it looks like he's jump canceling, but he's not. So he can, you know, go straight into this overhead. Actually hits mid because it's on the way up, but still he keeps the pressure. Like, okay, say the opponent is like ducking. Oh, let me make him block. You're like, yeah, keep pressuring. Like, you can uppercut him, but it's gonna be some weird timing because he can just down poke you and then go to this stuff or go into that. Or say you're like, you know, I'm just gonna stand block for no reason, right? And you're like, all right, cool. And he hits you with that, or goes to this. That's Kung Jin. He gets damage off of every situation that you could think of in the game, like from a counter poke, from, you know, a random convert from like a jump in normal or a neutral jump 2 or anti-air or something like that. He gets damage, or just freaking dive kicks you. He gets damage. And then in the corner, like say you want to get up, right? You think you're going to get saved by some armor attack, and you decide to get up. Let's see, what is his wake up attack? Let's see. You know, we'll go with the dragon strike, right? This move right here. I'm messing up. I messed up. See the stuff set. Now Liu Kang has a probably above average wake up attack because it's faster. But this move right here, this hits twice so quickly and is 0 on block. By the way, the magic number of 0 is 0 on block. So he can do that and you block it. It's like, nah, it's still not your turn. We're still neutral. It's still basically my turn since I have all these options now. So he does that, knocks you down. You're like, I'm gonna get up, and he stuffs your wake up. Now Liu Kang's not gonna comply with what I'm just doing because his wake up attack is so fast. There we go. See, I just timed it right. So as you can see, that's how it works. Now, if you knock Kung Jin down, right? Say you knock Kung Jin down. Now I'm not gonna replicate what it looks like when you knock him down because it might not happen a whole lot because it's Kung Jin. But anyway, when you knock Kung Jin down, he has 2 really good ways of getting up. Well, one, I mean, he can do the fly kick. Man, what's the fly kick? Damn it, what's the fly kick? All right, he can do that fly kick, which also has armor, by the way. And this move, which also does a lot of damage, it has armor. It's unsafe, though. I mean, this move is unsafe, too. I'll show you how to punish this in a second. But this move is unsafe as well. You can punish that, too. But this is quicker. So if someone's pressuring you on wake up, you just happen to, they're going to hit a button, you can hit them with that. And it's the same situation in neutral because it's armor. So there's that, and then he also has this move, right? This move by itself without armor is, without meter is unsafe. With armor, with meter, you spin bar meter for it, it's +3 on block. Why? I mean, yeah, you can stuff it, it's slow, but if you try to, you commit to stuffing this because you think you're gonna do a safe wake up attack, he hits you with this move. Like, Kung Jin's basically, he's perfect. There's nothing wrong with the character. Maybe you could probably zone him out. I don't know what character could zone him out. I mean, I know, like, Wonder Chef just beat Slayer with Quan Chi, Rich Homie Quan Chi, but still, man, it's hard as hell. Like, you know, you have to make sure your subs are on point and you guess right with Quan Chi every time. Like, that's how I feel about it, because Quan Chi gets knocked down, it's a game. That's why it's a wrap, at least if I'm playing. Regardless, this character is really good, and yeah, guys, I mean, if I was to nerf him, I don't know what I would do. I leave it up to the developers. As the rest of the characters in the game are actually good. You don't need to really buff them. So it's like, all right, well, this character's kind of too easy. Like, it's cool to be good and, you know, not like, okay, it's cool to be good, but when you're like super easy mode, like, you know, the skill cap for the character is very low. That's when we have problems, because then everybody can just pick this character up and be like, yeah, dog, I'm godlike. It's like, no, that's a problem. So anyway, let me show you how to punish this character. Where is the thing? Okay, so when you are Kung Jin, right? And Kung Jin does Kung Jin related things like this bow staff or this bow swat. Okay, this bow spin. Okay, the bow spin. Alright, he does this, right? To punish him, you have to run up and hit him with the normal. So like, if your character, like, go into your character's move list, like with Liu Kang, I can run up and do 4-4 because this 4-4 is like, well, I think 10 frames or 9 frames or something like that. So I can run up, and you have to cancel the run out of block, or you have to buffer the run and while you're blocking. So I'm blocking this. I have to come in and like attack him. Yeah, there we go. So that's what it would look like if I got to punish. I mean, I'm not using Dragon Fire because I picked Flame Fist, but I would do more damage if I was a Dragon Fire. But, you know, Kung Jin is basically poking you with 36% or 40% with that staff spin. So to offset that, you need to punish him with 36 or 40%. So when you block that, you're like, all right, it's my turn. Tight. And you get damage. Same thing with this move right here. The staff strike is this it? Yeah, same thing. Even the regular staff spin is punishable, or staff bow swing. Like, that was the one that's easier to punish. The other one you have to run up and punish. So this one you just have to stand and punish. So you don't see that flashing light, just go straight for it. You see that flashing light, then just you gotta wait for the animation is over. And he can't switch from overhead to low while he's doing the special. It's a can special. However, he does have a low bow swing. And that's probably a little bit hard to punish because it blocks time, but you can still punish it. Same thing. Oops. So you can still punish it. So that's how you punish those moves. And also his fly kick is also punishable, but fly kick's kind of weird as far as the punish on it. Because the block stun, well, you'll get used to it. But anyway, guys, that is my video on Kung Jin. Hopefully you all share this and stuff. I'm sorry it went too long, but I had to cover every basis of the character. Yeah, Kung Jin's a problem, but I'm here to help you. Anyway, guys, I'll be streaming and stuff, so you guys want to watch me play Kung Jin and troll people online, feel free.